Hello, hello, hello. We are starting a bit earlier than we've been lately. It's because I'm actually kind of excited to play some Genshin for a train. Um, Let the song finish. It's a pretty cool one. And then we will move to the game. I did my commissions for the day. I'll give Inazuma until the end of this week to give me that one. I need oh my kudos, hello. I'll give Inazuma until the end of this week to give him that one commission I need. Hopefully anyone who's live can hear me over the music, because it's not going to be in the VOD anyway. Because I am kind of worried. It's not even 1 PM and I'm tired. Why? Because, one, I think I said it last time and it was streaming, the plague is gone. My brother's girlfriend went home, finally. Meaning, let's play on this one. God needs to be closed very specifically. White Witch, why? Why are you like this? Yeah, my brother's girlfriend went home finally, so I could finally have the home to myself. I did all the death turns, and bad news, I like the boy. With one temple, because the boy is going to be on the standard banner. And anyway, so oh, we're getting him anyway. And my next one was guaranteed anyway. Not Colleen, but that's fine. Let's change it and do 3 singles here, just to see. Okay, purple. Just in case we have crazy luck today. And he was likely very guaranteed, so it's nothing crazy there. Yeah. Still no Jean. Welcome to 3.0. Where's my Jean? Like really, she hates me. Let's do one of these. And see if maybe we can Jean. Now it's going to be another freaking Kushing. If anything. Because this yellow is going to be another freaking Kushing. Or is it going to be blue? We have a boy. What's wrong with my boy? I like his shoes. They're so derpy. I love his derpy little shoes. Look at him. So big. Too little. His shoes are so big. Oh, we don't have more silvers. But let's quickly see our boy. I want to see him close. We have what to do now. The little boy. Look at him, so pretty. I wonder what bow is going to be good on him. Like 4-star bow. Don't think you'll like elemental mastery bow? Or other physical? Let's actually check this. 100 damage. Yeah. Probably elemental. I'm going to say that he's probably going to like elemental mastery, and for now give him the Windbloom Ode. If he prefers energy recharge and prefers a sword, we'll give him that. I know nothing about the boy with weird sleeves and big ears and a tail. He has a tail. Look at him. Look how derpy he is. And yes, I know I have to aim with him. But it's time we face our fears of archers and play one. But for now, let's go and check Tabby, because I didn't check Tabby because I wanted to wait to stream
realm
it.
is truly beginning to thrive.
We need to find a boss. Oh, we can swap Kuja for a boy. Nice. Nice. Nothing interesting here. Probably something interesting in here. We can't buy many more of these. Yeah, there's mushrooms. Okay. No new blueprints. Okay. Anything new in here? Going to collect it first. Something. Nope. We have new plans. Nice. Nice. I did unmute everything I needed, right? Yes. I was going to scare her. I was like, did I unmute? Yes, I did. It did. It did it. Yes. Let's make wood. We can turn stuff into wood. Okay, that's going to make our life a bit easier. No new schematics. So I'll just make 5 of these. Get that out of the way. Now we need to find the boss. We're going to need to farm for this boy. It's a little hoodie. Rose rings. That's adorable. I did it because I did the tryout thing and decided I love him. It's from... Yeah, but it's from, I think, the lizard thing. Yep, from the new thing.
Quantified in monetary terms.
And for artifacts for him, but I don't care. Good. Or maybe the new bow from Smith would be good for him. We'll see. For now, let's go and see the place. I haven't been there. I haven't even looked at the map, the interactive stuff. I didn't look at it. We'll probably be ignoring exploration today in favor of unlocking the boss we need for our boy. I am excited about this game. Oh god, the frame drops. Because I'm loading stuff. Anyway, I need to listen to Paimon. I hate that. I still haven't done Kazuha's quest. I'll do it off stream because it's a bit late to do it on stream. It's my laptop so it can cool better. Okay, we have our first new thing. This. Go there from here. And let me quickly make sure I have a right character chosen. Even if not have. If that is the case, I believe. I said I was cleaning a lot and everything is kind of out of place. The right part is this for now. Do I need to go up or down? I think there was a hole down. That there. Somewhere. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way to go. And then let's move on. Move our brave party of adventurers. I didn't put Tainara in teapot. I will do that later, after stream. Or we can quickly jump back in. Yeah. Let's quickly jump in, because I'll absolutely forget. I will forget, I know it. I know myself, and I know that I will forget. We don't care about getting Kool-Aid from the banner, because we're getting a free one. It's going to be another character I need to level up to get some free summons. I was clean, so now my throat hurts because allergies. I have allergy to dust, so I'm more like things that live in the dust. So fun. It's fun. Always fun to cough a lot. Right. Oh yeah, I put Kujo here, and Kujo is full on friendship. Where's my new boy? I'm going to be greeting people in my house. Doesn't matter, this stuff was making for the thing. Look at him.
Hello there. I can hear you coming from miles.
If those ears, for sure.
This place has a peaceful environment, perhaps a little too. Look, I've already mapped out an itinerary of my stay. I'm just wandering around here and there. This is equal parts research, but I should probably take a more relaxed should you need me.
So cute, you're adorable. You're so gross, but a bit less annoying. Adorable. You're a scientist. Showing the UA. It's not showing the new place because we haven't been there yet. I'm shocked it didn't make us go through like UA. Like run around the city first. It's just Trasm, and we just move on our own. No one's telling us where to go. We're like dogs without horses. Nice. Okay. Let's move. And yeah, I know he's going to be on the standard banner. But it's more fun to have him. No. So I could torture myself with building him a bit sooner. Fun. A silly friend. Hello. I missed you guys. Those electro bastards. Oh. Oh, I hated them. Hello? Do I fight you? Do I fight you or do I... Oh, I can kill it. And it drops mushroom and meat. Disturbing. Am I going to talk to me? No. Just moving on. Okay. A bird! Hello, bird. Oh, shit. Okay.
Follow the wind.
Okay, Paimon going to be talking to me now. Pretty. In fact, my shit graphics.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with... And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
Oh, my silly friend.
But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But
Okay, Paimon.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able...
Okay, Paimon. Oh, hello.
Wait a
There's a...
second. Look! There's someone up...
quiet
Perfect
most
timing.
people.
Now we can just ask for directions rather than.
But I like wandering, like one.
We're not from a. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey!
They probably have mushrooms or growing in their head or something. Paimon, stop screaming around here. They're being controlled by mushrooms or something like
What's
a
going
piggy.
on here?
We
There's
killed.
no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be hiding some. When we get the chance, we'll just ask them.
Paimon, can you just let me move? Let me get out of this water.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Nice loot. It doesn't, I forgot it doesn't just go into your... Oh, there's a mushroom. I have a feeling we're finding a lot of mushrooms here. Just a feeling. Okay. Don't give me anything. To aim it specifically or something? Reactivate. More than that. Let's try and unlock the statue first. So we know where the hell we are. Or do we have to hold it? We have to hold it. Oh, I think it's the flower we need for play. I want to use flower for someone. I'll do huh? Ah, we have to hold it. Hold the mystery. Look at me. And we have to train the traveler to get Mercy. We know where it is now. See, Paimon? We didn't need any directions. So we not have to train to traveler now. Hello, mushrooms. Are you mind controlling people? Oh, it's not the main story. I think we unlocked the quest. Let's quickly pull out our traveler to get some power of Gia? What am I talking about? Dendro,
This
isn't it?
world is full of unsolved.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sweetheart. It's probably going to give me a treatment or something. Unlock it. Okay. I'll let go on a leaf. Nice. And now please give Kazuha back.
Want me to come along?
Let's burn this place down. But the person is going this way, so let's follow them. Come on, Paimon.
Huh?
Nothing
She
here, the
just
voice
walked
actor
near
just...
that small waterfall and then.
Paimon, shut up. Let me...
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something. But, look. She's sitting over there. Wait, what should we do now? It looks like she's meditating or something. Oh! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely... Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you...
Run me, run! Alright, save my aim.
Traveler?
pretty boy. God damn it, Paimon. That's what happens when we listen to your plans, not mine. I pass out. One way to go. Forward in the creepy dream world. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing ever goes wrong when you're in creepy dream world. See? See? I'm doing great. Even though we are in creepy dream world. And everything's falling apart. Doing great. I even run. Why make me walk 3 steps? Just get out of the cutscene. Jesus. This is the old dental arc? Could be. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Story quest. So much cutscenes. Who's giggling? I'll punch you.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely
Chloe?
knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be
Chloe?
alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank
Chloe.
goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Shut up, Paimon. What's up again?
Well,
Just continue screeching like that.
good question. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our Oh! No things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
He kissed me.
Before I
Tell
forget,
me he kissed me.
Master meant
Nip at his ears.
whoops!
Damn it.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must
Look
be
at them.
careful with these.
Look at him.
All right.
Rather than what they
Sorry,
do.
Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
I like him.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good...
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure...
Be tough on those on people.
So, how are you doing? Feeling...
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief
Sorry.
officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas. In hopes of asking directions, that incense typically has no effect on most people. But for a very select few, it can have profound effects. Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
I'm saying, you know. That's an experience. Yep.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and
come
be
back
sure
with
to
me.
do as I've said.
No.
Yes, Master
Oh,
Tainari.
please. You boys stay. I mean, just so she would
Wait,
leave.
hold on a second.
And just Paimon through the window.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should...
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the grab. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests you're... If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Please don't.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out. So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again,
Worried about that.
I'm afraid
Okay.
you might... For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day. Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Can I have good at your ears? No, just meds, but please.
Seriously? We just arrived. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you, hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over... What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Paimon, just let me sleep.
Well, considering how if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance... Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, that settles it then.
Paimon.
But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should... Good idea! Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what...
Punch Paimon so hard.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Burn this place down. And we'll explore another time. For now, we need to take it easy. Listen to Paimon talk.
Alright, next let's see you right. But please remember that you still need to be careful.
Yes, I will. By the way, Master,
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and
Nope.
take it easy for a while, huh?
I want to impress
In
him
that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for
Maybe.
the day.
Pressure.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning...
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Huh? That's a path I
I'll
was
be
stolen
right
from
there.
me.
Alright,
Okay.
we'll be heading into the forest now.
Yes, you can come. So, Kale, Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but... Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way... Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
I'm still gonna get these things. thing somewhere. Sparkling thing. An interesting thing. Sure. Oh, we're walking. Okay. Okay, we'll do this another time. For now, let's go. And follow the lady.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps.
Okay. An Oculus. Have a fast way up. He promises not to burn your forest. Not this light right here.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Check this. I know we can check what bow is good for him. This bow is supposed to be good for him, right? Crit rate. Oh. We have a crit rate bow. A 4-star variety. Not used by anyone. No. No. Let's make a note of these.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
If we see something on our way, we will go and try to grab it. Oh, friendly. Friendly tree. That's so cute. Listen, that's so adorable. Oh, the raptor. Hey, kitty. I know where you are cute. In here? Yep. Okay, we can't really go there yet. Okay. Okay. Not creepy at all. Hello. Okay, this one takes some getting used to. Lower. Not too good for you. Not too good for Colin. You already went there.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry.
Ooh,
If you're
and the
afraid you
fruit.
can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those. By the way, Kale, do you know anything? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudavata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater? Oh, is that the name? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudavata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred according to what Masters told me. The sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana. Uh-huh. And then... Huh? You're not too... Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with... No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Anyway... Wait, Amber?
Oh no.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that
comic
she helped
stuff.
me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice.
Oh, look
She's
at
ready
this
to
man.
answer the
Okay.
call.
Someone likes Amber.
If you ask me, she's a prime example.
Yeah.
Sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just, sorry.
Well, Amber already has a girlfriend.
rambling
Tall,
on just now.
big sword, big
It
boobies.
must have sounded... It's
Scary.
alright, Kale.
I see.
So, how do you know that? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by... In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was safe. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the
Oh
moment
god.
I saw you.
Amber.
So that's
Amber.
Yep. So please know that you two have my... I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. So that's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukudavata or the Sanctuary of Suristana until you mentioned them. Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though.
If Amber trusts her, then we do
That's why
too.
you're here. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, you both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Let me grab those fruits. And taunting me with them. For long enough.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is... Do you think she's supposed to be great? The name does seem to fit the statue. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out. Let's get started on cleaning the statue.
You give me it my fingers.
Nice work.
I'll give it my fingers. When? There's probably so many of them. Oh god. We're going to have to look for Kolai and save her. Oh no, she's there. Wow. Nice. Didn't need to save her.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Yay, food! Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a... I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like... no! You dropped... Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Can you give me a recipe? I like cooking. Give me a recipe, lady.
Those pitas
I'm
are
making for the
amazing.
boss.
You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep. You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yay!
I'll even include... Yay! Thanks, Kale! Oh. Kale, don't you think that Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler?
And I
but
had
he's
to
never
punch
said
you more than
anything?
once for it.
Everyone has their clumsy moment. No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy.
Yep.
It'd be bad for my ear. I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make... Really? Paimon... Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon. Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under... Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely... Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget... No! Don't touch...
Paimon?
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon... no, I just... Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
That sounds dark past.
I'm... I'm fine. I'm so... Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Thus,
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she
I won't
such a-
explore until I finish all the quests, but if I see the new kills, I'll collect them. Why not? Or chest. I'll just mark them on the map later. Or very later.
Ah, Traveler. You've
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay.
I don't like that. Let's wait. Look at me, it's precise.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Shut it, Paimon.
Maybe she's in a better mood
Fine.
now. Let's go check.
It's fine.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about...
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
Paimon, what did you do to her?
How could she be?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This
You get her,
is
Tainari.
something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of her. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just...
Yep. Let's move. Challenge. I want to do most exploring off screen. It can be frustrating.
Alright, let's continue our
It's a
conversation
bird.
here,
It's
shall
a
we?
bird.
To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Leap. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going, well, because Kale, and honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past, but she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend.
Yeah. It's a good
So
friend.
now she wishes to reciprocate the
She's the
gesture.
better Umber now.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more... Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a...
What?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to
the
me for
Tor.
care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this Doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars.
Paimon had no...
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's...
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that...
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care...
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest.
Yeah, we'd like to do some...
All right, but I must warn you two. The
Oh, don't worry, we
rainforest
can
is
handle
a
ourselves.
dangerous place, especially for...
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be
Oh,
looking for a...
Oh, story of the path. The first, second thing is
Where
sealed.
exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
A silly friend. We're straight off the right off the path. Okay, going to the next mushroom. On to the next mushroom.
Fire hazard!
No! Don't attack the pretty jumpy mushroom.
One with nature.
I like the music.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be... We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the...
Ah, it's raining now. Oh, the flowers were meant for him. Stuck with him. That's what we're
The
looking for.
storms I've encountered out at sea.
Lovely me.
We've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
I'll grab some more. Jesus. Let's change the weather. I feel like being struck by lightning. I really don't.
Hey Tainari, we found the lotus.
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have...
Hey, Tainari!
Wow,
Oh,
we're dropping our
Tainari,
date.
Someone's calling your name.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing? Let's go find out what's going on.
Got it, boss? What are you guys doing interrupting our lovely date? Finding out that Paimon's here. Keeping us decent, not kissing. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh. Electro is what they want. Okay. What you want? What are you interrupting the date for? We're having a lovely time.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharf.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any close.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll...
Wait, Tainari, why don't you...
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. There's a unique type of anomaly. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even...
Yes,
the fuck?
Amir is absolutely right. As Amir
I
said,
will
only
def-
someone
huh?
with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects
I
for a
cannot
time.
control an element.
That's right.
Without
If
one.
any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we
But I'm
first make a
fine.
record of the location, and then only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real...
Yep.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you
famous.
two may
Pretty
accompany
boy
me.
heard about me.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today. And show...
Coming on with a date. Nice. And we see more of these lotuses, we're collecting them. Our handsome man. God, that's what we need for him. Make him even more handsome. Yes, we are simping hard.
Stop.
Look
Don't
at
move
him.
any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look...
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of... Thank you. But I must warn you. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any
I'm
point it
fine.
becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of... You ready then? Let's go.
I'm fine. If I feel bad, can I have a hug? That'd be bad.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Time for a light show!
Is that it? A bit small.
Fire hazard!
Okay, I need to pick this up first. Okay.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Stabilize. This is order.
Into the
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. F. F in chat for the tumor. Bye, Biff. Bye bye.
Did it! Everything's returning...
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore the...
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before... If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that.
Okay.
For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, and most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase,
Huh? Well, why is...
I'm still not sure of the exact reason.
Probably factory doing that.
However, I've received... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depth. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon... And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irmin. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is... Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being.
Okay. I have to calm down. This moves. I'll satisfy myself by getting as long as pants wet so that we stay out of water for a little longer. Favorite math and stuff for our boy. So kill math. Oh, and this is the flower. Nope.
Fire hazard!
Get it. With tent. Not the taps. Okay. Quick way up, please. Чего да-нибудь? Come on. Those.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
And I am fine.
Wait, is that?
Bird.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? Should I be jealous?
What's wrong, Tainari?
Should I be jealous?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived.
Oh, her? How could we
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face?
Shut up, Paimon. The man's...
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought... She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat. And it appears she's forgotten to prepare some ration.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines. And by the time we found her... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her. I've got some emergency rations set aside.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for... My forefathers were shown much favor by greater lord. Now, after seeing you in action with my own... When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsol. What you witnessed were actually I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead.
That sounds nice and...
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. Please, wait here.
Isn't it important we get to her fast? Of waiting. Oh, did one L, did I? Ah, that's the second L. Midstream title. Oh, that's what happens when you try and do stuff quickly.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give... No.
No. You can thank me by letting
She'll
me...
be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Hello, my dude.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
That's what we're... that's exactly what we're doing. Please stop stating the obvious. Clear food delivery service.
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Adorable. Can I have this as my friend instead of Paimon? Sorry Paimon, but this is much cuter. It's making cuter sounds. Cute sounds are important, you know? Mushroom leaf.
There you are! Hypatia,
So...
there's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Huh? Hot things out here? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh, maybe...
Paimon. Wallet.
These bombs, so heavy.
Must Paimon be so loud all the time? Shouldn't we focus on the lady instead? Maybe like her water bottles or something.
Wow, this place is huge. Paimon.
Solidify!
Mm-hmm. I want me to change to Electro now. I'm just swapping to Kazuha, actually. Okay.
Time to go.
Huh? What happened just now? Why did
I
everything
won't
around
stop
us suddenly
panicking.
change?
Panicking for a second. It's obvious what's happening. Word freeze. Why must my character jump forward?
Stabilize!
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Uplifted retreat.
Gather!
The wind knows me.
La la la.
We're hallucinations again. That's what happened, Paimon. Please don't panic. I will panic too. Then we will have a problem. Of these. And this one. Here is a shroomland. I think it's shrooms and hallucinations. Going to give over there. This. Please.
place is getting weird.
Hallucination, that's what Paimon.
Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh, so this. Hate this.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Oh, live hacking Inazuma. Yeah, have fun there. Yeah, I did it for like 5 minutes. See, I am doing it correctly, I think. Want me to do it, like, do you want me to take a photo of it? So open my window tonight. I did this multiple times. Did I? Was it like pixel perfect? Damn it. Stop saying Azuma all the time. I've had fun with those. That's Fatui. Let me guess. Nope, it's this.
Strange place. Bow before the abyss.
No one told me to bring Electro here.
Into the wind.
Sister, can you please stop sending your goons after me? Oh, this life imitating art. Oh crap. Yes, I don't like my brother. It's me. We need to help.
Time for a light show.
Going away? No.
Solidify.
No one told me. They're old. Right, we didn't need it.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh,
Or
Paimon
was it
doesn't
supposed
get
to
it.
not be?
We faced others like him before.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
Okay, if you say so.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant?
I don't like
Or
this
are you
dude.
just
Rude.
living in complete
Please stop being rude to me, good sir. I'm a little bit nice.
Venus has long since forsaken you.
Well, now we punch her.
Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be
Well, that's how siblings work, dude.
the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling up. But don't you fret now. Today,
Save me, Denari. Denari never sent me into forest alone. Hold my hand all time, at all times, please. And certainly do not send me there with Paimon. Got me in trouble a second time this week. This stream. Even. We still need to help the lady.
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Quick! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you... Oh, guess that makes... Anyways, we can talk about this later.
Okay, Paimon didn't see any of these.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there?
No, we sent us.
Is that you?
Denari is pretty ears sent us.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainar...
Okay.
I see. So, you're friends. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found...
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else that...
Oh?
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff happened.
Hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrive, you...
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the dendro... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irmin's soul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
Grandma suddenly
It
intruded.
wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had Sorry about that.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Alright, we're up, Trav...
Sounds good.
Oh, it smells,
Paimon, do not eat other people's food.
la la la.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn Ale for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn Ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can naturally. Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of
Makes sense. But Paimon...
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload. Taking in any sense similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation...
Well, that...
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you really...
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mystery, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful. Or I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds, while sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge. And touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul...
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight. And dead... However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh. Is that...
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions... The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your... I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I... Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming... Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City.
This lips.
They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers. If you two are ever in the area again, there's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward.
Aww. Okay.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about.
So take like a 5-minute break to get something to drink and eat. Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, and I'm back. And we come back to Paimon.
Bombs, so heavy.
Not the best view. Why does this village not have a teleport inside it? Do I see a boat? It's a boat summon. I don't like boats. In fact. It's fun. Fun way to travel. Load. Please load. That was hilarious.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work, as Sage Kage clearly stated,
Okay,
your
they
presence
really
and
want him
guidance
to
in
join.
Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
You guys are awesome.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person.
Yes.
But I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here...
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires yours.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in...
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no...
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, You still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Savage. Savage. We love the savage boy. I don't like that Gulam dude. I hope we can punch him.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here.
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we could...
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly... How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information.
Okay.
Asking him might prove worthwhile.
If we need to go all the way to the
Also,
city,
when you
I'll end
enter
the stream,
Sumeru
probably.
City, you'll probably end up
And-
receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is...
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the
If we need to go to the city,
academia
I'll just
that
end the stream
utilizes the
and
legacy of
explore.
Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the city of... Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise. So I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tighnari, we have something important...
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have...
Thanks, Tighnari. All right.
Farewell.
Nice. What the heck? That's interesting. Yeah, why isn't I had a language? We'll come back with more story
I've
later.
been waiting for you two. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to some...
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for...
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition. But that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Hey.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and...
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your... Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again.
Yeah, we will. Let me see this. Peach. Okay. Next stop is all the way in the city. So nowhere to not go. I'll run about, explore, and such. And I won't bore you guys with me getting frustrated because of heals. But yeah, this was fun. This was fun. How the hell does one stream now? I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just do it because I can. I don't have time. But yeah, that's going to be it. Nearly 2 hours. I'm tired from of this and cleaning. And someone had to do it, and there's no one else in this house again, so it was me. That's fine. Yeah. What was I? Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, remember to follow here on Twitch to know when I'm live with more Genshin 3.0. because I'm enjoying the game again. It did it. Made me want to play. Why? Because there's stuff to do now. I want to stand it. I'll just explore all of Sumeru in 5 minutes and then be salty again. And yeah, remember to follow me on Twitch to know when I'm live with more. Maybe subscribe on YouTube, at least visit to see a few more videos of more. Well, I'm sorry. Of more of my streams. Had an apple before stream. Yeah. That's probably going to be linked for the fanfic read poll. In the description. On the VOD on YouTube. And it's also on my Tumblr. And probably going to be happening like Monday? Probably Monday. Monday or something like that. I'll quickly read a chapter or two of a fanfic of mine to celebrate 50 followers. And it's going to be cute. Yeah. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. Good it. Follow me on all those places to know when more streams like this happen and all the other stuff I do. I do some stuff. And yeah. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. And I hope to see you next time.